Good morning! We are on our way right now to the wild dolphin and turtle swim, and we're late because there was traffic getting from Waikiki over to the North Shore, so it took us over an hour. Our boat's down here. I'm gonna go sign in and we're gonna get a lesson on just the wildlife and everything. We went out of our way to find a dolphin swim that was with wild dolphins, and that's very eco-friendly. We're gonna see dolphins and other things. Hopefully. We're so excited! Bye, land! We'll see you later.
And then move on the way. By that time, all the boats should be gone and we have full access to the dolphins, which would be awesome.
So we're stopped at our first point. We're gonna go see some Hawaiian green sea turtles, hopefully. What we just learned is that they are an endangered species, and if you touch one, you will get a minimum of a $500 fine. So, no touching.
No touching.
No touching.
Can't afford that. The cleaning stations.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Little turtle car wash.
Yeah. They get their little algae washed off by the fishies. That is so cool. Question for you.
Yes.
Okay. The question, do dolphins rape other dolphins?
I don't think so.
Because you hear that everywhere.
It definitely takes a lot of agility to do so in the water, first off. The female has to basically top in a specific position in order for them to mate. So like I said, and we saw it a bunch of times, males would flip upside down and be like, hey you, no, oh, okay, hey you, okay, and then eventually she's like, oh, all right, and they do, you know. So the fact is that she literally could swim up around this and that.
So logistically, it's not
really. You would have to pin her like in the sand. It would be really unusual. So no, I have not seen it, and I haven't heard of anybody who's observed it. So
take your word for it.
Yeah, free love.
Okay, so dolphins are still cool.
They are. You got your whales! Mahalo! Everybody!
We just got back from the Best of the West tour from Wildside, Hawaii. And we had an awesome, amazing time. We saw turtles, 2 different pods of dolphins, and some humpback whales too. Kim was amazing, Shelby was amazing, and our trusted captain over here. Highly recommend it. It was so cool.
Guys, we couldn't have asked for a better day. Like, the dolphins were literally right next to us. We didn't have very high hopes to see whales today.
I didn't have any hope. I didn't even
see whales today. We saw one breach right in front of us.
We saw 2 whales.
And it was
And
amazing.
the turtles, we gotta talk about the turtles because they were the first thing we did, so we kind of like almost don't remember it at this point. They were awesome too. It was so great.
We saw a little baby turtle who was actually like 20 years old.
But the best part of this tour is that everything is super eco-friendly. They're really cautious to make sure everything's good for the animals first and foremost. We're visiting, so we're making sure that we're not interfering with any of their natural ways of doing things in life and everything, which is super rare to
We're
find.
guests in their home.
Exactly. I mean, blown away, one of the best days of my life. Right?
100%. Yes.
So, do it. Alright, now we're gonna go find some grub. Our guide, Kim, recommended this cafe called Kakumana Cafe. And apparently it's all fresh from the farm. And we pulled up in this really beautiful area. We kept wanting to stop for photos. Fog is setting on the mountains, so it looks amazing. And there's a car coming, so we're gonna get out of the way. But yeah, we're gonna go eat. And then I think we're gonna head over to the Dole Plantation. Cute. Oh, there's a little market. This is our seat. And they're growing plants out here. They're not kidding when they say farm fresh. This looks delicious. We have made it to the Dole Pineapple Plantation. This is on the north side of the island. Not exactly sure what there is to do here besides eat pineapple, and there's some giant maze that we would probably get really lost in. Pineapple. Luggage tags. Cotton candy straight off of the tree. You pick it like cotton. Dole coffee. More Hawaiian shirts. No! I feel like this is an insane amount of merchandise for pineapples. Like, do I really need a Dole pineapple shirt? It smells funny in here. It does smell funny. Let's leave. Let's go to the train.
Oh my god, I see it.
Look, we found a tiny pineapple! People used to rent pineapples. Have you ever heard that?
Rent them.
They were so expensive that people would rent them for parties to use in their like headpiece or centerpiece.
Uh-huh.
And then they would return them because they were too expensive to eat. We're doing the garden walking tour. Mindanao gum tree. Wow. Feels like Alice in Wonderland. Panda anus? It's an anus, guys. I found the anus. We're gonna head back to the car and get some shaved ice now. I think the coolest thing I learned here is that when you cut a pineapple, you should soak it in some water for a second so it's not so acidic, and it really worked. It tasted so much better by doing that. We're gonna go get some Matsumoto shaved ice, and apparently it's pretty famous. Oh wow, there's so many options. I got the Matsumoto's flavor, and I don't remember what it is, but I didn't think it was going to be that colorful, but I'm excited. I was skeptical about this because what is there to shaved ice, right?
Right.
But it's actually really good. It's really well distributed because usually you get the little ice chunks, but there's none of that. I'm pretty impressed. And you get a little straw. If you want to drink it, you can do that. But it's delicious.